Hi, we're Natalia and Maria, and today we're going to present you 5 tips to become a vegetarian.
So the first tip is to do it little by little. You don't need to press yourself, you can do it at your own pace. Because if you do it too fast, you're more likely to go back to your old diet because you don't give yourself time to get used to the new one. So the thing is to do it step by step and progressively, like you'll eat less meat and at the end you'll be vegetarian.
So another way to try to go vegetarian is to plan ahead where you're going to eat with your friends or family. So you can make a list of the things that you can find in every restaurant that you can eat. A good example would be pizza. For example, there's many types of pizza that doesn't have meat. For example, margarita or cheese pizza. Or you can try to go to a vegetarian restaurant or even a vegan restaurant. The third tip is a very important one, and it is to make a list of the things that you eat normally and try to find some new vegetarian alternatives. So replace the meat that you eat normally with your favorite vegetables or other products like meat that is made out of protein or something like that. So at first these meals would taste different and maybe you would not like them, but as time goes through you would start to like them and this food will no longer taste different, so at end you would end up liking it.
The fourth tip is to get your vitamin B12. This is a vitamin that is usually present in meat and it's pretty hard to find it in vegetables. So either you have to find a food that has it naturally and that you can get it, or you have to take supplements to get that vitamin. This applies to anything and any nutriment that you usually get from meat that you're not getting anymore. So you have to go to a nutritionist or something and make sure you have everything in your diet that you need.
Our last tip is to find someone to do this challenge with. So it is normal that you would like to give up or just try and eat meat again because it is really hard to stop eating meat, which is very present in our diet.
So as Maria said, this diet is quite hard because you're just cutting a element that you eat almost every day normally. So doing it with a friend is just easier to do. You can share information, share new foods or new recipes that you find, and most of all just help each other, because doing something with a friend is much more easy than doing it just alone. Thank you very much.
Hello, Carla and I will present you Digital Detox. We are permanently connected to the internet and social networks, and if we move more than 2 meters away from the mobile, we feel that a part of us is missing. This dependence is real and is getting worse and worse. We depend on the screens for everything, in the workplace with emails, the agenda, Google to answer any question, and during our free time. But we must prevent technology from taking over us, as an abuse of it can cause damage to physical and mental health.
But first of all, what is digital detox? Digital detox is an effective solution for preventing entertainment from becoming an addiction. It consists of a temporary total disconnection of electronic devices to learn how to make a responsible and reasonable use of technologies. 4 signs that your body needs a break are visiting social media more than 10 times per day, looking at your phone when you wake up and before going to sleep, when you can't stop checking the phone, and answering work emails outside of your working day.
7 keys to take a technological break. Set a schedule. This depends on your level of dependence, although it is recommended that it lasts between 3 days and a week. In this way, the person can completely disconnect and start new habits. The ideal is doing it on holiday.
Make your own rules. You need to make your own rules, such as putting the phone in airplane mode when you get home. If you follow them, you'll get a reward, and if not, a little punishment.
Look for a partner. One way to get better results and get motivated is by sharing the challenge with a friend, family member, or partner. It is important that you remember to inform people that you are going to do this connection. This way they will know the hours at which they contact you, and you will avoid unnecessary worries.
Avoid the mobiles during meals. Nobody likes to talk to someone that seems that is not paying attention because they find their phone more interesting than what you're saying. In addition to causing possible anger, according to science, using the cell phone while we eat wears out relationships.
Turn off notifications. With the deactivation of the notifications with light or pop-up windows of all the applications, you will consume the smartphone less, and you will not be so distracted.
Start new hobbies. Find your hobbies and practice them. The only condition is that they do not have to do with technology. Go for a walk, practice running, yoga, paint, cook. And if you think you don't have any hobbies, then stop and reflect for a moment. You surely do, but you were too distracted looking at your phone.
Getaways. There are other options to make the digital disconnection. These are real getaways, in which mobile phones are forbidden, and in which explorers can only connect with nature.
This is a good way to meet people and rediscover what we have around us, without our telephones or computers, and realize that the important thing is that we control technology and not the other way around.